Hi, just a quick note to add to the mix about Bernie. I think Bernie has suspended his campaign, but he says people can still vote for him, and I hope people do. He says Joe Biden is going to be the nominee. I think he misspoke there. I think the voters will have the final say on who the nominee is going to be. Something like half the states have yet to vote. So let's give the voters a chance to speak their mind. It's going to be a while before people start voting again. So a lot can happen in a month or two. If Biden looks progressively dementia prone, then that's going to give a lot of voters second thoughts about him. If his alleged rape of Tara Reade is given some kind of publicity, that's going to give voters a second thoughts about him. So let's give the voters a chance to speak for themselves. And there was one other thing I meant to say, and I forgot what it is. Well, let me just think here. We'll play some music while I think. I'm not sure if there was something I had in my head and I forgot it. But anyhow, a lot of the progressive groups, most of the progressive YouTube channels are saying, well, what can we do to influence Biden to come further left and appeal to us? But I think that's a mistake. I think we're all assuming that Biden is going to be the nominee because Bernie said so, and because there was a magical shift that happened right after South Carolina and right before Super Tuesday, and everybody endorsed Biden at the urging of President Obama, apparently, and then the assumption is and really the assumption has been that that's going to carry forth from now on, because that's what happened from Super Tuesday on. Was Bernie lost Maine, Michigan, Minnesota, and so on, states that he should have, Missouri, states that he won last time and states that he should have won this time. But the fix was in, not illegal or anything, but the fix was in mentally that the mainstream media says this is who we need to vote for. Barack Obama says this is who we need to vote for. Klobuchar says this is who we need to vote for. Buttigieg says this is who we need to vote for. The guy from Texas says this is who we need to vote for. And the older Democrats, other than the 30% of the older Democrats that I speak for, went along with that. Mainstream the mainstream media was the other thing that went along with that change in thinking that Bernie was dangerous, that Bernie was a friend of Fidel Castro, that he was an extremist, And the media pounced on that in a couple of days, and by Super Tuesday, the shift had been made, and it stayed that way. But I'm saying that things may and probably will change. We're going to have a couple of months. Biden's going to be more and more exposed as the fraudulent, psychologically fraudulent candidate that he is, and that he's a front for the people that have put him into power, the corporate Democrats led by Barack Obama. So a lot can happen between now and the convention. So let's not assume that. Let's stop saying that Biden is going to be the inevitable nominee. It's the people that decide who the nominee is going to be. The Democratic voters, and we're allowed the independent voters who are going to decide who the Democratic nominee is going to be. So let's remember that and stop saying that Biden is the presumptive nominee, because I'm not presuming he is, and none of you should either. Thanks.